My name is Judy Peterson. I had my surgery September the 12th of 2005, 3 days after my 63rd birthday. I had looked at the surgery for 2 years. I'd gone to the support group for a year. And I told my husband, I said, would you rather have a new wife or a new truck? I said, because I'm killing myself with this weight. So I had developed diabetes, gout, horrible, horrible gout, sleep apnea. I developed a blood clot in my leg from the overweight. And I had so many medical conditions going on that I had to do something. I was killing myself with this weight. So we had the surgery, and about 3 weeks out, I had lost 16 pounds, and for some reason, for a week, it just stopped. And I'm thinking, I just paid $20,000 to lose 16 pounds. But we hung in there, and it kicked right back in, and it took me 10 months. I weighed 236 pounds when I started. I went down as low as 127, and it's natural to gain a few pounds back. I gained about between 5 and 8, and I've stayed in that range. My normal weight will range between 132 and 135. There are a lot of issues that you go through. They've talked to you about a number of them already. Primarily, I want to talk to you more about the psychological issues. The physical adjustment for me was extremely, extremely easy, but after being heavy for so many years, it probably took me a good 6 months after I'd lost the weight to quit thinking of myself as heavy, even though I knew I wasn't. I had that mental picture. And for some reason, your mind will also play tricks with you. Once you lose the weight, you get a little bit paranoid. I mean, every day you're weighing yourself to see how much you've lost and how much you've lost. And you're afraid that if you go to bed at night, the next morning you're going to wake up and all of a sudden that weight's going to be back. And you know that's an irrational thought, but it doesn't keep you from thinking it. So it takes a while for your mind to catch up with your body. Now I weigh myself maybe once or twice a month when I think about it. And as long as I'm within that range, if I feel like I put on a little bit, I'll cut off. I normally eat about 5 or 6 very small meals a day. I did choose the gastric bypass because I like sweets, especially chocolate. I can have a little bit of chocolate, but if I ate a whole candy bar, I'd get sick, and that's the way I wanted it. Because you can enjoy life, and actually you're going to enjoy life so much better because you're going to have so much more energy than you had when you started out. I tell the ladies, we talk about loose skin, I said, it's not all good news. I said, it went from a 40D to a 36 long, but they have good plastic surgeons who took care of that, so that was not really an issue. But it is something, particularly for a woman, to have to deal with. You know, and so that's a decision that you're going to have to make if you want to do that. As far as dumping, I'm not as quick a learner as one of the ladies before me. It took me probably about 5 or 6 times. If you overeat, you get this horrible, horrible pressure, and it's such a relief. Believe me when you bring it back up, but it's so uncomfortable. You really don't want to do that. And so the pouch, like Clint Eastwood said, a man's got to know his limitations. The pouch is going to teach you those limitations because you're going to have to live with them. After a while, after several months, you'll start getting comfortable with your body again. I think that's the best part of it. You're finally becoming the person that I think that you were meant to be. You will take vitamins the rest of your life. You'll have an incredible energy level. You'll be able to do things that you were never capable of doing before, and you'll feel like doing them. That's the best part. Before I would go home and go to bed, I was so overweight, I didn't have the energy to do anything except go to work and go home. And that's not much of a life. You know, we're still trail riding, we go dancing. My little horse is happy. He's not getting sway-backed anymore, so he's a happy little guy. And life is just so much better. All I want to say, one more thing, is I want to congratulate you folks. You've taken the first step on a wonderful journey, and I want you to just hang in there. You're going to do exceedingly well, and it's going to be a brand new life for you. And I want to congratulate you for being willing and having the courage to take this step. Thank you.